Hi. So I have not done live YouTube very often, and I didn't even announce this, so I'm not expecting that there's really going to be anybody participating at this time. But it was a quick and easy way for me to do a video. Now, in my last Zoom meeting, there was some discussion about hair and hair plugs, and it left me with a little bit of concern. And I want to break some of those myths about how you take care of Dollfriend hair. Now, Dollfriend hair isn't too much different than any other type of hair sewing. The sewing that is in a Dollfriend hair is actually connected underneath, kind of in a hook and loop. So it's not just plugs that are plugged in. So they're all connected together. In order for that hair to fall out or for you to have empty plugs, you would have to be pulling the hair out of your Dollfriend. And so how does that happen? Well, it often happens when you have a Dollfriend, and I'm going to use Kiwani today. You can see I still have in her bathing suit, even though it's winter, but it's a nice thought. But you can see Kiwani has lots and lots and lots of beautiful, shiny hair. Okay, and I haven't brushed her hair for a while. And so even with her hair being straight, when you brush it through, it can get to where it's sticking. Now that's where you get into problems. So Dollfriends have really thick hair. Okay, so that means that you're going to have to work through their hair just as you would work through your own. Okay, so the best way to keep your Dollfriend hair from being pulled out, and pulled out is when you're yanking. I don't know if you can see this. If I'm yanking, and sure, if I keep pulling on it, I'm going to get good strokes, right? But you don't have to do it that way. What I suggest is that you use water. Dollfriend hair is made out of nylon, so the water will lubricate the hair. So whether you have a spray bottle like this, or often when I am doing Dollfriends and preparing them for you, because I brush through and I prepare every single Dollfriend before it gets to you. It doesn't just go from the factory directly to you. I personally touch each one to make sure that they are going to be perfect for you. So often I'll just get a bowl of water and I'll take my brush and I'll take a look at the brush here. See those little dots at the end? That protects the vinyl that you have in your Dollfriend, because remember, there's vinyl underneath this. Or if it scratches over the face, it keeps it from actually scratching. So you want to make sure you have these little kind of dots on the end. And then additionally, you want the brush, the bristles, to be able to bend. I like the wet brush because it has, to me, the perfect balance of all the things needed not to break hair. And it wasn't designed for Dollfriends. It was designed for your own hair. However, it is the best brush I have found for Dollfriends as well. And so what I do is I squirt it down, or I'll put it under the faucet, or I'll put it into a bowl of water, and then I brush. Okay, and so if you have thick hair, you can break it into sections. Again, squirt, brush. Okay, and look at how nice that goes through. No more pulling, no more stressing. You want to make sure that you're going to keep all those hair plugs. And just for an example, I always try to make sure that Dollfriends have adequate hair. Now, every single Dollfriend's hair is hand sewn. So that means that they're not going to be the same. In fact, every Dollfriend is individual. They are handmade, hand painted, hand sewn, hand assembled. Okay. And so this is very different from large companies that are doing things through, automation and other types of processes. But I'm going to see if you can kind of see this. If I can get it up to the camera, you can see how the hair is sewn in. This particular Kiwani has an awful lot of hair, and it's sewn in really tight. A missing plug, you would see the hole, okay? The missing plugs, again, only happen when you are pulling. Look at, if I pull on this, do you see this? It'll come right out. And the reason why it comes out is because the hair is it's very silky and it's very fine. And so even though it's sewn in and knotted into the head underneath, if you pull on that hair over and over and over again, eventually some is going to come out. But that doesn't need to happen. So, water bottle, wet brush, and make sure your hair is lubricant. Remember, Dollfriends can get wet, so no worry about the water. I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you again soon.